Hey, so today is Saturday, 7th of March, and I am going to an event. I'm going to meet Gayle Forman. She's the author of If I Stay and Where She Went, and I really can't wait to go and see her and listen to her, and she can sign my book. So I I really can't wait for 7 o'clock. I want this day to pass like really fast. So meeting Gayle Forman, she was actually the first author that I met from books that I've read previously. So when she walked into the room, and I immediately recognized her, and then she's like really funny and sweet, and she speaks really fast, and she's always laughing and smiling, and she has perfect jokes. So then there was a Q&A with the audience. Actually, there were some people that really asked like really good questions, and I was sat in the audience, and I was just like, let them ask the questions, because if I ask a question, it's going to be a really bad question. What I wanted to ask her was how does she feel when she's like rewriting a scene or something like that. But I'll just let the other people ask the questions because I didn't want to ask. So anyway, then there was a reading and of a part of the book of I Was Here. Asked members of the public to read, and she actually asked one of her older friends who was like in the back of the room, and then she asked, can you actually read with an American accent? And he said, okay, I can try. And then they read. It was like really fun because I've never watched like a reading before. So it was so funny and so interesting, and I was like, okay, so now I need to read I Was Here. And then it was time for the autographs. And the autographs, I was like, I don't know, 20 minutes on the queue, and it was like surreal. Like I was just trying like to see the books that were on the shelves and try not to look at people or look at her because I was getting so nervous. And then I'm like, when I'm nervous and anxious at the same time, I start crying. So then it was my turn, and then I sat on the chair, and I said, thank you so much for writing books. And I don't know if that was one of the worst or the best lines that I've ever had in my life. I'm still trying to think if it was the best or the worst. Okay, so then she smiled at me and said, thank you for reading them. And actually I was like, and then I said, I really loved the book, and it was so emotional. And then I just stopped talking because I was about to burst into tears, because that's what happens when I'm like really anxious. So, and then I stopped, and then she signed the book, and then we took a photo, and I said, have a lovely night, and I left. I left straight, and then I went to a Starbucks because I was starving. So this was my experience with Gayle Forman, and it was actually a lovely evening, and I'm looking forward to repeat it. I'm Teresa, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!